How's it going, everybody? This is Parn121, here with my Path 2 of Dark Souls 2, Paths to Titanite and Great Souls. In this video, we're starting out at Majula, heading to Heide's Tower of Flame. After beating the Dragon Rider, we want to talk to Alicia and exhaust her dialogue to get her to move to Majula. We'll talk to her there later. From here, we're going to go to Mans Wharf. And as you can see, we're going to pick up 4 Titanite shards and 1 large Titanite shard. The first Titanite shard is going to be in a wooden chest near the entrance. I'd say this area is about easy to medium difficulty, with a +3 weapon making it a lot easier. Mans Wharf is an optional area to get to Lost Bastille, so might not be the best choice to go for if you're looking to upgrade your weapon quickly, since there's no shards in Heide's Tower of Flame. In this wooden chest, we're going to find 1 more Titanite shard. From here, continuing past the shortcut that I unlocked earlier, we're going to head down to this room right here, break this secret wall, and get a pretty easy crystal lizard. After beating the Flexile Sentry in Mans Wharf, you can unlock a shortcut to Lost Bastille. But here we are in Majula, talking to Alicia, and she's going to unlock the way to Huntsman's Copse, the next area we're going to be exploring.
Go ahead then.
This area has a decent amount of Titanite. First one right here. And the second one is also going to be... excuse me. Another 3 are also going to be in this cave. Huntsman's Copse is also an easy to medium difficulty area, with a +3 weapon being able to handle it pretty well. The Crystal Lizard on the path above the path to the Skeleton Lords is a little difficult. I've been exploring different strategies for Crystal Lizards in these videos. This one was only possible by range for me. Here we are in Harvest Valley now, continuing from Huntsman's Cove. And we find a shard merchant who sells Titanite shards, and by talking to her and exhausting her dialogue, she'll move to Majula as well.
I moved shop.
Exploring more of Harvest Valley here. Definitely a good place to loot for Titanite. Come across the first enemy, which is farmable for Titanite shards. And then this pit here, some more Titanite. And more Titanite. Let's see what it is. Another shard. And here we have a chunk, which is always good at this point in the game. From the second bonfire in Harvest Valley, heading over here and get the rest of the Titanite. the big haul of Titanite in this area. With one large Titanite shard, one Titanite shard, and a crystal lizard here. Another one that can be a little difficult, since it tends to run into the pit. It drops another Titanite shard and large Titanite shard. So picking up the last of the Titanite here in Harvest Valley. It's available as items. We're going to continue on towards Earthen Peak and the Covetous Demon, where the enemies are farmable for Titanite shards. Luckily here I got both of them to drop. And Harvest Valley is pretty long level considering this area as well. There's a few more Titanite shards to pick up here. There we go, that clears out Harvest Valley. In Earthen Peak, unfortunately, there's no Titanite to pick up. But it does lead to Iron Keep, which has some very valuable things to pick up. The first item here in this furnace room is 2 large Titanite shards. In this relatively small area here, you can pick up the Dull Ember, which allows you to access the blacksmith in the Lost Bastille, Macduff, who sells an unending supply of large Titanite. The enemies here pass the second bonfire in Iron Keep. Drop large Titanite shards. There's also a crystal lizard right here with a large shard and a chunk. So after beating the boss of the Iron Keep, the Stone Trader Kalayan is going to upgrade her inventory and sell an unending supply of Titanite shards, as well as a small supply of large Titanite. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Path 3.